Now, maybe you've seen the nerd video for the Sega 32X. It was a while back, like 2007. In that video, I talk about how difficult it is to hook up a 32X and how you need 3 AC adapters. I mean, look at this. There's one game in particular that I always wanted to play. It's Knuckles Chaotix, because it's a Sonic the Hedgehog related game. So I wanted to play it, and everybody told me this one's really good. So I got a copy, and it didn't work. And then I got another one. The game still didn't work. Now, when I say it didn't work, to clarify, the game starts up, but about a minute into the game, it freezes. Some of them even froze on the title screen. So I ended up getting quite a few of these games, and none of them worked. So then all these years go by. Then Mike tries it out, and he got it to work on a Model 1 Genesis, because I was using mine on a Model 2. So the only conclusion we came to is that it wasn't the games, it was the console itself. For some reason, we believe this game only works on a Model 1 Genesis, or my Genesis is defective, or something's wrong with it. Whatever reason, this one particular game it doesn't like.
Yeah, from what I found out is that it only works on certain... Knuckles Chaotix, this one particular game, only works on certain Genesis models. The one I have, it does work on, so we're going to be playing it on my Genesis today. James, a long time ago, was doing that video. It was the 32X video, and since then, we've talked about it periodically, and I've been like, are we ever going to figure that out? Are we ever going to do a video about that? And eventually I just got to the point where I was like, I'm going to figure this out. I don't care what it takes. So I did all this stuff to get this hooked up, and it's been a lot of trial and error to get this thing hooked up. A lot of people will probably say that you don't need as many, you don't need 3 AC adapters plugged in.
Well, if you're not playing the Sega CD, then no. I mean, if you want to have them all plugged in at the same time, yes, you do need 3.
Right.
You need at least 2 to play the 32X, because it needs the Genesis also.
So I have like 30 consoles and computers and stuff hooked up in this room, and there's so many things plugged in that I didn't want to get involved in hooking up the 32X Sega CD unit, because it's got all these wires and stuff. It was just too much for this, for this room. So upstairs, I have another room where I just had nothing in the room other than a television and
you need a whole room to
I had this whole room.
Up.
So, and even when I did it with that, it took me a while. I had an entire room just set up. So I hooked it up, finally got the game working. I recorded video footage of it. I sent it to James. I'm like, James, I got it working. I think the problem was it was your model Sega Genesis didn't work.
Because it was unlikely that all these games I got, every single one of them would be broken.
So basically, it's just this one particular game that's a pain in the ass to get it to work. So finally, all these years later, we're going to get to actually play the game.
It doesn't only need a specific Genesis model, it also needs a specific TV to play it, which we just found out today.
Yeah, I had this TV. It's okay.
We have a TV in front of a TV. Look at the picture right here.
Okay, it's the TV that it wasn't working on was an Element, and I plugged in the AV into the back. James plugged it in, and the game wouldn't come on. So I'm like, maybe the system doesn't like the television. So I have an LG television. We plugged it in, worked immediately. Yeah. Why? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
It's a very, very picky game.
It is a picky game, but now we're finally going to get to play it. So let's play it.
So one of my copies, I remember it froze right here in the title.
Yeah. So one of the things about this game is that the characters will turn invisible.
I believe that if you play it connected from the Genesis, meaning the AV out is coming from the Genesis and not the 32X, you will get a partial game. Some of the characters will be missing.
Exactly. Like the first time I hooked this up when I was trying to get it to work, I remember that from your video from years and years ago. I was like, okay, this is the thing James was talking about where everything's invisible. So the funny thing is, though, I was like jumping, and you can hear the character jumping, but you don't see anything on the screen. Like the screen is like moving up and down, but there's no character on the screen. But then when you have it plugged in correctly, the character's there, and it looks like the way it's supposed to look.
There we go. All right. I suppose we could have been doing this with 2 players, I think, and then it'd be like teamwork, but
that's all right. You know what? I'm just happy that we got the damn thing to work.
Yeah, I know. Even though I'm not expecting to be good at this game, but just the fact that we're playing it is all I want. I just wanted to see it. I just wanted to see it work.
That's really what this was all about.
Yeah.
It's just I wanted to see the damn game work. So it is similar to a regular Sonic the Hedgehog game in that you're just running around collecting rings.
Yeah.
It's like standard stages. It really is just like any other Sonic game except for this rubber band deal.
Yeah.
Oh, so here we go, all the different characters. It tells you right here.
Mighty the Armadillo. Wow, okay.
So there's 5 different characters to choose from.
Let's try them all. Alright, so we've tried Knuckles, we've tried SBO. Let's try Mighty the Armadillo.
Play?
Oh, I supposed it.
No, it's okay. It's just a weird like menu setup.
Okay.
They're trying to make it fancy.
Yeah. So, okay,
It's like a boardwalk game.
Yeah.
And this is who you're gonna play with, right?
I'm
wondering what this is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, this is who's gonna be attached to you now.
Alright. That's odd. I've never seen that before. Pick your character with one of those boardwalk games.
The whole thing is just odd.
It really is.
You can't tell we're both really confused over this whole fucking game. Just the entire thing is like baffling. That's why I really wanted to do this, because it was like, what the hell is the deal with this? Maybe that's why they never released it on Steam, because they were like, we don't understand this. But really, at the end of the day, what it comes down to is you're going through levels, and there's a guy who's attached to you by a rubber band. That's really all it is.
Yeah, magic stars that act like a rubber band.
Magic stars that act like a rubber band. Okay.
Oh, I almost.
There you go.
God damn.
Woo! Woo!
No, I just missed all the rings.
It's like all over the place.
It's really taking time to get used to, I gotta say. I mean, even they gave you a little demo in the beginning, like a little practice thing, but still, I'm not really getting used to it. Oh, there we go. I got the rings. Oh, really? Did I? Thought I got the rings. Now I'm down to 6.
This is the armadillo guy.
Yeah.
It's funny that he's supposed to be an armadillo. He looks exactly like Sonic, but red.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Right? Doesn't he just look like Sonic pretty much?
Pretty much a red Sonic, or no, a black
right.
Sonic with red hair.
Yeah, true. It's an impressive game to look at. I mean, there's so much detail everywhere. Seems like you're getting a little more used to it now.
Yeah, a little bit.
You're getting through the stages a little quicker. You have a force field ring?
Yeah, you can get those. That means an extra hit, so you don't lose your rings.
Nice. Wonder if you can get one for Wally Gator.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if your secondary character gets hit, or if it's only you that gets hit. I guess it's only you. So that was a character switch. So now we got Knuckles and Armadillo, which both look very similar. Are you finding yourself getting confused between the two?
Yeah.
Oh, now it's the Gator again. Okay.
Alright. I don't know why I have negative 25 rings. I'm trying to figure that out, and it seems to keep changing, too. Like now it says negative 35?
Every time you use it,
oh, every time
it takes up rings.
Okay, let me try this out. Yeah, every time I do this thing, but I don't even know what that thing is. I thought it was switching.
You know what's funny? It
what
costs.
Does it do? Yeah, it costs rings.
It costs rings, but
what does it do?
It swaps your characters.
No, it doesn't. Like, look, okay, like all along, what I'm trying to say is, like, right now I'm controlling
the
armadillo.
Right.
And then if I do this,
right,
I'm still pretty much. I mean, yeah, I'm still the armadillo. So.
And now you're 55 rings now.
Exactly. So I don't understand how to switch them really. I thought I did, but apparently I don't.
I thought that's what you were doing. I thought when he comes into the foreground, that's what was switching him.
I was just doing it over and over to try and like figure out like what's going on.
So I'm not sure what that is. It's funny that they let you spend money that you don't have, too. It's kind of like...
I don't get it, yeah.
It's kind of like a Chaotix credit card.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know? Maybe that's what that is. Instead of rings, it's credit.
Whoa.
So I guess you got enough rings to do a bonus stage.
Yeah. So it seems like they're doing that in here, too. Where you get enough rings, you go to a bonus stage.
It's so funny to see kind of how primitive this is, because they would have this so smoothed out now.
This is what I think of when I think of 32X, like the Star Wars game,
right? And
Virtua Fighter.
This kind of look.
Yeah, this is the 32X look right here.
There you go, giant mode. That's cool. See what I mean about the effects? There's all kinds of shit that they did with this.
So I mean, what's all those green like lily pad things like?
Which lily pads?
Oh, they're gone now. They're down there. But it's just like there's all these things.
They're flying
like
lily pads.
Floating around. Yeah, they're floating lily pads.
Yeah.
There's just stuff all over the screen. I mean, I like it.
It's insane, basically.
But it's nuts. It's really...
The whole thing is insane. Yeah. This is a console and a game for crazy people. That's what this is. If you're like a fucking serial killer, you'll love this game.
Oh, wow. Well, it just got dark. The conversation got really dark. I don't know about serial killer, but I think serial killers might like it though too. You could be crazy.
This is Leatherface's favorite game.
Yeah, Leatherface is such like.
Ooh, this is the bonus. Oh, that's right. You got this thing, I think. Oh, look at this. This is kind of like the shitty Lawnmower Man game. It has a part like this.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, I'm supposed to get these. There we go. Wait. These are very hard to get. I guess this just goes until I crash into something. Like that. Oh no, until I had an exit. See, there's no time limit on this, right?
I don't think so.
So I actually have to hit the exit in order. Oh no.
Did it freeze? And it's not pause, right? Oh, man. Well, we saw it for a while. Okay, see, this is what would happen to me every time I played it. So scratch everything. It doesn't work in a Model 1 either. Maybe a Model 3, we could try that. But it worked longer than I've ever seen it work. So I'd say...
I mean, that was a cool part. It had to freeze on that part.
Yeah.
Maybe it couldn't handle this. Like, look at what's going on.
It got too insane.
It was like, fuck. It was like, you know what, guys? Fuck you. I'm like, I've got 800 wires shoved up my ass. I can't handle this. That was the console talking to us. So, the thing is, we could restart the game, but then it's like we got to start from the beginning. Mm-hmm. And then what if it froze again? So what we found out is, the game locked up before, but James found out that apparently there's a save in the game. So
they have some like save slots, like somebody else who played it, like saved their game.
Okay, so there is a way to save it. So that means if we get a little bit far, we could try to save the game and continue on. So even if the game blocks up, we could go back to the save slot. Mm-hmm.
It's like this is so weird too. Just waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, and just so you know, we have restarted the game because of that.
Yeah. He's giving the finger. He's flipping the bird. He's giving the finger. I just want to get to the part where you can select the characters, because I just think it's funny to play as a... What the fuck?
What was that?
I don't know.
This is the strangest fucking thing. Do you think that kids that played Genesis are cooler than kids that played Nintendo?
I don't know. Did a certain game console make you cool?
Well, isn't that the stigma of like Genesis? Is that it was you were cool? You were cooler if you played Genesis than you were if you played Nintendo.
Well, the commercials made it out to be more badass.
No, but I'm not talking about the commercials and the marketing. I'm talking about like being on the school bus and kids in school and like what kids thought. Like even like do you think that marketing worked? Did you actually feel like Genesis was cooler than Nintendo?
No, I didn't really like. I mean, I didn't believe the commercials. I was like, oh no, Nintendo's better. So I didn't really believe it, but.
So you didn't buy into the hype?
No, but still, at the same time, I was interested in the games, like especially after I saw Sonic 2. I was like, okay, well, I
so you're like they're both fine, basically.
Oh yeah, they're definitely both fine. It's like the only reason you have to pick one or the other because because
you're a fanboy.
Well, no, because you're only going to get one console back there. It's not like nowadays we have every console here, but
like literally every fucking console.
Because when you're a kid, like you got to pick one or the other. Like your parents are like, "What do you want for Christmas? Do you want a Sega Genesis? You want a Super Nintendo?"
Yeah.
It's like you got to pick.
Oh, there's the bee.
Yeah, I got the bee now. So I just picked the character, the bee, and it's the tiniest character on the screen, which is why I picked. What's that? I'll get that one. Yeah, I want that.
What did you get? It's a blue...
I think it's a bomb.
Oh, really? That's gonna blow up the container. No. You got it.
Oh, cool. Alright.
But it is a bomb, though.
This is gonna be weird. It is a bomb, it looks like.
Okay, I don't know if we've seen this level, so that's
I like that the bee is carrying a ring. The ring's almost bigger than the bee.
The ring is bigger than the bee, I think. Was there ever a Cheerios game?
Cheerios video game?
Yeah, somebody needs to make that.
I don't know. It should come in a Cheerios box, like if you're the lucky winner.
There's a cartridge in the middle of the cereal.
Yeah, in the middle of the cereal.
With not like in a plastic bag or anything. Yeah. It's just like the cartridge in there.
I mean, nowadays it'd probably be like a paper with a download with coupon or something.
Well, nowadays, but
it...
Oh, boss.
Oh wow. Okay.
Robotnik.
Yeah. Or Egghead, whatever he's called nowadays. Eggman. No, Egghead is Vincent Price.
Yeah.
Excellent.
The rings. Oh, that was it? That wasn't really much of a boss. Oh god, time's running out?
Oh god.
Time's running out, hurry up.
Jesus Christ.
Hurry up. Oh, that wasn't fast enough.
Alright. Oh my god.
They're probably gonna put you on a different stage anyway.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter.
Exactly. I want to go back to this thing. We're always running past it. What is this? Wait, what the fuck? Attraction information. Okay. Level 1, level 1, level 1, level 1, level 1.
Level 1, level 1, level 1, level 1, level 1.
Alright. Is that claw hand?
This is one of the weirdest games we've ever played.
Yeah.
Look at this game. Look at all this shit. Like, look at the background. Look at the foreground. Mm-hmm. Look at the character. Like, this is... There's too much. There's too much information. This is like retina overload. Mm-hmm. You know? Don't you feel that way? Like, isn't there too much shit going on?
There is, yeah. It mostly looks like a Genesis game. Right? But when the 32X came out, like, it felt as if this should be a bigger deal because it's 32-bit, it's twice the power.
Yeah.
You think that the games are going to be like amazing, and they weren't.
Right. You don't think this is amazing?
Well, I'm not sure. To be honest, I don't know what I think of this game.
You don't have an opinion?
I don't really have much of an opinion yet. I just feel like it's...
Are you confused by it?
Yeah, I'm very confused by it. I'm very fascinated by it. I'm glad we're playing it.
I feel the same way.
But I don't know if I really... Yeah, like...
I'm just confused. Usually I'm able to give like a better review, I guess. Not that this is a review, but like... I can't tell you if this is good. I can't tell you if it's bad. It's just weird.
To a certain point, like, I get it. Okay, it's pretty much like any game. You're running around and you're trying to get to the end, the goal. But it's just the way it operates is so strange.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The game mechanic, and there's so So much stuff going on. The concept is weird. The characters are weird. The menus are weird. Like, look at this. Like, what game would you ever play where, like, it's like exit and play? In a normal game, it would be like, now you go to stage 2, now you go to stage 3, and it's like, there's these weird, like, mini game things, like...
You guys should go back,
different characters. Yeah.
Do you notice the face in the back? Like that, you gotta go back a little more. Like right there.
In this clock then?
Like,
oh, fuck!
Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh.
Something blew up.
Yeah.
Everything's blowing up. Oh, God. This is like the Battletoads thing.
Basically, you're fighting the stage select screen.
Yeah, why?
Everything's attacking you.
It goes back there. Why is this happening? I just wanted to like play a stage. I don't get what this even is. What is this? I went to load a save slot, and now like everything's blowing up.
Well, look at that.
Yeah. Am I gonna die?
Well, you got farther on this part than I did.
Yeah.
Earlier, I tried to go to... We didn't record it, but I tried to go to the save slot, and it wasn't even the save slot you picked. It was the other one.
This is the save slot? Look at this. How is this the save slot?
Well, like, I mean, this is where the last person saved at.
Okay.
So this is wherever that person left off at.
Right. Oh.
Wow. Well, that's pretty cool.
Is this like the end of the game?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna beat it. Let's beat Knuckles Chaotix. His arm off. I'm not really sure what's going on here.
You got one arm to blow up.
God.
You can just...
Yeah, this part I don't really understand. Like, how am I supposed to hit him? Probably that yellow thing on top of this can. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, I just hit it. Okay. There. Yeah, fuck you! Yeah! No!
Oh.
Give me the ring. God. Come back out, come back out. I really wonder how far this is. Thank God for whoever played before us.
Yeah.
Somebody figured out that clock part.
Yeah. Well, the thing with the clock part was we made it to the end. We got to Robotnik, but then it said time. Like all of a sudden, there's a timer, and it didn't even tell you what you're supposed to do in the time. Like where? Okay, like go where?
Yeah, I didn't understand it. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Imagine that's like the end of the game.
Might be.
Oh my God.
Cool.
Cool. Let's see. Holy shit, was that the end of the game?
Yeah, that was the end. We beat it. Hey, everybody, we beat the game. Yeah.
We beat Knuckles Chaotix.
We beat it. Yeah.
Wow. So,
that was. Thank you, whoever saved the game last.
Right.
Because
we got stuck on that weird clock part. We didn't know what the hell we were doing.
So we got to see the last boss. I didn't know that it was going to take us that far into the game.
Yeah. We weren't going to make it there. So
there's a lot in between that we haven't seen.
Right. This game is really weird. It's really crazy. I don't know anything else to say about Knuckles Chaotix.
I don't know. It's unlike anything I've ever played. Like it's almost self-explanatory, but there's just a lot of weird things about it.
Hey, and by the way, there's Sonic.
Oh, they're a Sonic game?
No, there's Sonic.
Oh, Sonic and Tails are there. Yep.
So they do make an appearance in the game.
Yeah. I don't know if they appear anywhere else in between.
Not sure.
Yeah.
They could have been on any one of those screens, like in the background somewhere. There was so much shit we might not just have noticed. But I like this game. I think it's the controls are definitely weird and something that's takes time to get used to. But the graphics are really appealing. I think the game has good music. There's lots of cool effects. There's lots of different characters that you can be. I think it's a good game. It's just bizarre.
It's never a dull moment.
No. Yeah, try it out if you're ever able to hook one of these things up.
Yeah, good luck.